Hey guys! Welcome to my day. Welcome to my day. I wanted to show you what I've been working on. I've been painting like a fool. This is one. And this is one. I've been experimenting with metallic paints and self-portraits, which is one. Here's one that I'm working on that I started today. That's a picture of me. And I have not finished it yet, as you can see. But I got this cool light box, which allows you turn it on and you can trace with it, which is super cool. I've wanted one like my whole life and I finally got one. And my childhood friend Sarah used to have one and I was like obsessed with it. Seriously, where am I gonna sit? I'm gonna sit over by the fire real quick. And so I was like, oh god, it's probably time I just like go and get one of those things. So I did yesterday and I'm very excited I did. So what's been cooking? This week has been a little bit better for me and I'm really just enjoying the fact that I've had a little bit of relief and that I can focus on doing some productive things for myself, like painting and doing music and that kind of stuff, which has been really important for my mental health and well-being. And just like, yeah, getting back into painting is so fun for me. Here's another painting that I did that we're gonna hang up. I don't know where yet, but I have a wall of art in my room currently right now, and I'm half thinking that like maybe I'll just take that stuff down and like put my own art up. Oh, here's two other pieces I'll show you. I've been like really... Okay, so this one has a story. This one I actually painted for my grandma before she passed away, like 4 years ago. And I painted that for her to show her that where she was going was gonna be a beautiful place. And here's another one. Not sure what that is, but kind of an explosion of emotion on that. So this is my room, which you've probably seen before. This is my wall of art that I want to get rid of because I've had it there for like, I don't know, like probably 3 years or something like that. So I want to put my own art up here. I'll sit down here for a second. Talk to you. So I just really want it to be spring. Yeah, I had my 7-year channeling anniversary on March 12th. So that just happened and I pulled out my little netbook. Oh, I know what I can show you guys. This will be interesting. This is kind of personal, but okay, I guess I'm gonna do it. I'm going back in my room. So I'm gonna actually show you guys in honor of my 7-year channeling anniversary. I'm gonna show you the very first, hold on, I gotta put my tripod down. Very first transcriptions of teachings from God. I have a big box under my bed. A lot of my stuff, childhood stuff, and important things. So let me give you the little update here. So March 12th is come and gone, as we know, but I celebrate it every year because it's when my life really dramatically shifted, and I've had a lot of moments of coming back to this and kind of amazed at how deep this beginning stage of this channeling really was for me. Obviously I know because I went through it, but like sometimes I forget how immersed I was in that space when I was 16, and I was like in here all of the time painting and channeling for like hours on end. And so this is the first, look at how thick this is, but this is the first transcription, including all of my own personal channelings from the very beginning, from the first day, March 12th, 2012, it says. And there is, let me tell you how many pages. There's 504 pages in this first this first one. The first question on here that I asked on that day was, how do you connect with the non-physical? Then I was asking, when will I speak with my non-physical self? What's the main goal of this? And is this really like channeling, or is it coming from my own brain? And it started to get a little bit deeper, and then it turned from I to we. What is the purpose of automatic writing? We do not like but love the inner beings which come to receive the information you are talking about. We like to let you know that this place which you have come is truly one of the most loving communities or creative places in this realm of universes. It is given that we are the non-physical beings which you were once and now came to be human. We are real, and you can deal with the remembrance of who you are and your goals in this lifetime. So then I'm asking about, what's the purpose for coming here? Like, what do I need to know today? What's my past lives? Very, like, you can tell I'm just kind of learning about this stuff because of the nature of the questions, and also how it's being written back to me. So it got deep really fast, and this was my Bible. I did this every single night, you know, for many months on end, and even during the day. And 500 pages in a couple of months. It's pretty crazy. And so this is it. This is the very first thing. And then I came to realize that I was gonna make a book, and out of the direction that they were giving me, and took another like probably year to do this. I graduated early, and so I had 6 months after graduation to come up with this. And this was the very first edition of Teachings from God, which didn't end up getting published because I at the last minute decided that I wanted to change the cover. And I mean, basically I thought that this was too self-publishy looking, so I picked a different cover. But I still like to show this off because I think it's pretty. This was some art that I did. This painting was some art that I did like 3 days into the channeling, where I was going into this colorful vortex and I kept seeing these beautiful colors, and I made this painting, and then these are also my hands laid over that. And yeah, it was really, here, even in this box, I think this is more channelings. Yeah, I used to be out and about places and just like have pads of notepaper whenever stuff would come through, and like I would just like doodle on them. Like I have a whole box here of just little tidbits of things. It's pretty crazy, and I knew that this wouldn't sustain the way that this was, and it hasn't to that degree. You know, I've had, as you guys know, like moments of deep connection and moments of disconnection, and I'm kind of in an in-between place now, but let's see what some of these are. So this is April 6, 2014. Dear children of the light, it is a great day of enlightenment here in this dimension of grace in your soul. For our enjoyment, it is that we communicate now in this way, for it is different this time. We come through knowing this dimensional interface, which you call Earth. From our perspective, it is simply another plane of space which time has been given. It is through perception that we greet you in this specific way, for sincerely it is one that reaches across many planes of thought and existence. We greet you for the means of protection today, for it will be necessary to guard your energetic body with light and love. We can assist you there. It goes beyond the mind and into the heart. We greet you with the knowing that you are evolving into a new being, one with many new dimensional aspects to you, and it is divinely beautiful. Blah, 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 blah. Not that it is not good, blah, 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 but I have so much here. And I don't know if you guys know, but I used to be, before I published this book, before I was kind of public about all of this, I was in a channeling group called the Sistrum Channel, which no longer exists anymore, but it was in my, it was in the Minneapolis, St. Paul area, and I ended up being on this panel of women, and we would travel across the Twin Cities and do these public channelings for people. And so we would, you know, a group of people would come and we would all channel for them. So it was kind of interesting, but it was a very important piece for me because I needed to gain the confidence to do this and to know that what I was receiving and giving was worthwhile. And so a lot of these are from those weekends, and it's just kind of interesting. I wanted to share it today. I wanted to share it today because I just had my 7-year anniversary when all of this started, and I celebrate it every year and meditate and kind of give thanks to this opportunity in which I've been able to be of service. And I don't take it for granted at all, because through everything I've been through, that's something that feels so right and so real and so just important, you know, that mission. And it's really just about connecting people together and showing people who they are and helping people to be empowered in their own voice. And after my interview on Buddha at the gas pump, I have had clients every single day for the past 2 months, and from all over the place. Like, mostly, actually, interestingly, most of them are international. And so, you know, India, Italy, the UK, Scotland, just everywhere. And it's so cool to connect with people. And I think back to these first days, and I think back to when, like, I didn't have the confidence to share my voice and how far I've come. And the first time that I shared my channeling, I was really scared too. I was really scared too. And one of my friends, who is now my friend, I didn't know her then obviously, but she was on the panel at the time, and she was sitting next to me, and she kind of nudged me to share, and I was like, no, you read it, and she was like, no, you need to read it. So she held my hand through it, and it was a really powerful moment, because from there on everything changed, and I found the confidence to do this. And so I like to think about that sometimes. Do you want to see me? That was baby. I like to think about that sometimes, and how that, you know, a lot of transitions where I thought that something was not going to be possible for me, and now I'm living it. So sometimes that gives me hope for what's to come as well. This was also another little journal that I would bring around wherever I went. Oh, I bet I can find that original painting here. Yep, this was the cover. Yeah, that's it. Except what I felt in that space, there was just so many more colors than this. I can't even describe to you. I have pads of paper of all of these Vortex paintings that I tell you, they just keep coming, and I can't stop them. So you can see there's a theme here. And what gets aggravating to me, oh, there's a little tree, some birdies. What gets aggravating to me is that in that space, like, I don't know, there's more colors that I don't have available to me, and I can't adequately get it down the way that I would like to. Anyway, that's that. I think I just showed the internet my my most prized possessions. You're welcome. But anyway, that's that. Happy anniversary to all of us, because so many of us have gotten to benefit from those beautiful words. And I just want to thank all of you guys for being supportive to me, for loving me through all of my transitions, because I know lately a lot of my videos have been kind of very real and raw, and I won't ever stop that. I think that's really good. So thank you for watching my videos and supporting me and celebrating this anniversary with me. And if you have not read my book, Teachings from God, I would really love it if you did, because then we can talk about it here. And maybe once this book gets more exposure, you know, I'll have a study group, like a book group or something like that. But yeah, my goal right now is just living life and moving through things, and I still have the goal that I want to be on Super Soul Sunday. I really, really do still want that, but I think that is something that could transpire in the future after all of this kind of soul work has been done and completed. And I think on that side of those things, I will be writing another book, but not a channel book, a book of my own story, and how dark nights of the soul are really powerful and important and crucial. And once I get on the other side of that, finding my freedom and my space inside myself, it's gonna all just come together. So yeah. And Hannah, editor, Angel, that published my first book, is working on my second book. We've taken our time. We've both had life stuff happen, so we've taken a break, but it is being edited now, and we're gonna try to move towards that goal, you know, hopefully within the next year or so. So that's to look forward to. But just to put this into perspective, I just published this one when I was 18. So I guess, yeah, it's been 5 years. Maybe I am slacking, but no, I'm not slacking. This is the kind of thing that has to be organic. But 5 years isn't that long, and the next one is coming, and it'll be the right timing, and it'll be the right space. And I just want to make sure that what I give to all of you is just really the most powerful thing I can. So yeah, that's that. So I just wanted to, I guess this turned into like a little talk about channeling and my anniversary and my book Teachings from God, and just, yeah, I'm really enjoying doing my daily channeling these days. So yep, I will talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.